Don't you just ever get to that point where you don't care anymore? Oh my god. I'm at that point. I know I'm coming on here a little crazy, but I don't care anymore. I'm starting to really not give a fuck, dude. Oh my god. You know when your patience is just tested, you've had it, you know? And my hair looks crazy right now. I'm gonna fix it a little. But oh my god. I don't care anymore, man. Oh my god. You know how okay. So this one is just gonna be a video for kindness, alright? For kindness, as I say. I say it as my voice gets a little filled with disgust. I'll tell you why. I get disgusted when the kindness is tested and forgotten and expected. It's frustrating. And I'm looking a little more chubby because I'm sick, so I've been drinking more milk and stuff. I know you're not supposed to eat sugars and sweets when you're like sick because it feeds the infection, but at this point, I'm like, body, do your alchemy. Alright, I want to do what I want. As long as your body's in a high vibration, it can heal a lot faster, even if it's bad. But don't apply that anywhere else in life if it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna do a reading for kindness. All right. Well, this is just a video for kindness, a discussion about kindness. This is not a reading. I don't need to do a reading every single time I want to like discuss something. I'm starting to realize. But let me just. That's why I like this hairstyle though, because I haven't done anything, and that's why it looked the way it did. I've just been sleeping and recovering. I need to change the music to something that's non-copyrighted. Thank yeah. I love the beginning of that. I need to hear the beginning specifically. Let's be and then it really did though. Oh my god. No, sorry, I was thinking about something my friend sent me, because like a new game is about to come out, and he wants me to be one of my friends from the friend groups. He wants me to be a healer, because I'm a really good healer in video games. But like, I always want to. It's like the role, just like in real life, the role you know you're good at, but you're like avoid because you want to do other stuff, right? Like I want to be like, you know, when you're a damage dealer in video games, it's typically like ignore the disgusting here right now, please. When you're a healer in video games, you typically, you know, you're watching a lot of people have fun doing a lot of damage. But, you know, what's really fun is not letting them die, letting them have that experience. You're like, it's goddess energy. It's straight up goddess energy. Why is this shit so fucking loud? Like, hold on, because it's like coming out of the headset. I need to use the other headset because it, can distinguish. It can distribute the sound better when it has the little scroll thingy. That doesn't have it. Whatever. I'm just gonna do that. And I moved it over there so it wasn't like ringing in my ear. Anyway, so kindness. This is a whole video and discussion about kindness, and this is to help others who are experiencing this themselves. When your kindness is like expected, and not just tested, but expected to the point where you feel like a slave if you don't give it. I know it's strong terminology, but it's like when your light is on, it can like really light up the fucking block, not just the room, but it can light up the whole damn block. Um, so whenever it's not there, and it's almost asked too much of, like, just don't. This is something that we do to ourselves when we have this magnitude of kindness that knows no bounds, the people pleasing kindness that knows no bounds. You have to remind yourself, and this is not on others, all right? This is when you might get angry at others for abusing your kindness. And trust me, there are. I'm going to get to that in a second here. But before we do that, it's always important to be mindful. You know, it's important to hold yourself accountable and responsible for what you yourself could avoid by not blaming others, right? And it's never about blaming others, but it is about holding those responsible accountable for whatever gift they are giving, all right? Because everything is give and take. We give gifts and we receive gifts, little, big, and small. And you know, Christmas is just like a beautiful, even like people who aren't religious or about the whole reason behind it, even if you're like a completely different religion, you know, it's like a Christian thing, whatever, but like sorry, but like if even if you know you're like Muslim or whatever, like, or whatever, okay, I'm not gonna like, I don't know every Muslim out there. I gotta be careful with the words I throw out there, but no, it's like I've seen people who celebrate Christmas and are Muslim, right? But and I know it's not like I know it's specifically like an American thing, all right? But people who do it in general, all right? I'm gonna next topic. All right, people from all ethnicities and religions celebrate Christmas all the time. You see it everywhere in America, right? And it's just the people love when there's proper reciprocation. Always, that has never changed. So when you feel like people's energies are asking this of you, whether they realize it or not, to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? To always choose love in these situations. It's important to recognize, like, oh, they're used to experiencing me in this light, so they must think I'm mad at them, or whatever that it might be, all right? However, it does not give XYZ person the excuse to behave in a way where it's demanding that energy from you, all right? But it is a little on ourselves as a kind person. You see, this is where the people pleasing energy is a little too much. No, it's not. All right, Olin, listen. No, it's not completely on you. I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself a little here, but just bear with me here. Just because someone's used to experiencing you in a certain light does not mean you owe them that version of you every single time. And you do not owe an explanation every single time. Just because you have in the past does not mean you owe it at all. Please, you do not owe an explanation to anyone or anything that is asking too much of your kindness. Even in a situation where you realize you normally present yourself in a certain way, but you aren't in that moment, explain yourself later if you want to. But in that moment, express it, like, do not change for, it might seem small, it might seem very small, but if you like give it an energetic pass unconsciously, like if you explain yourself in that moment, it's gonna, like, the next time you present yourself in that way, they're gonna even be more curious and even more introspective, or inquisitive is the word. They're going to be even more inquisitive as to why you aren't presenting yourself a certain way. When you can just present yourself as you are in that moment, not trying to always be too kind, right? And it's not like forcing yourself to be kind. This is only for those who, this is just who you are in your soul, all right? And like, it's funny how like I got interrupted by the message my friend sent me. Like, yeah, whenever I play video games, I'm typically, like, I naturally am a good healer, like, but my ambition, like, I want to do top damage too, you know. So I just end up going back. I do what needs to be done in the moment, make sure everyone has fun, especially if I'm playing with a group of friends. But I do need my moments where I'm just completely, I let the demons out. You know what I mean? Like you just completely, um, like unleash your power. You know, with all that kindness, there's a stored up impetus of energy of untapped potential, as you see, like um, Zalatath right there with her void spheres. Like, you know, I tend to, you know, I like that stuff. You know, Shadow Priest in video games, but it's like you know that meme. It's like, you know, this when you see a little cute creature getting mad. But anyway, yeah. So this was just a discussion on kindness. Ah, the holy water spilled a little bit. It's alright. We have a little still in here. It's a holy water in a shot glass. I have some over here. My mom is Catholic. She goes to church, so she gets the holy water. I say sometimes, like this happens every now and again, but she only started this recently, like literally, like 2 weeks ago, which is very, I like it. You know, this is the thing. Religion is a gateway. Okay. Spirituality is a gateway. There's a lot of gateways, a lot of portals into what you already know to be true. You know, like for example, I just kind of have this. You know, like when you know you're psychic, when you know you have something, like, if you found this video, you're probably waking up to this light worker journey, because it's the first video I've done that I'm not like gonna read the cards. I'm not usually hide behind the cards, but I'm just gonna give the message itself as it's presenting. And this one's just kindness. This one's just about kindness. I'm so fucking sick of my kindness being used as a weapon against me. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm over it. I'm so over it. I know, I'm sorry for cursing. It's not beautiful, but it's alright. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna stop there. Released. And this is a lot of this anger is just anger at myself, to be honest, for allowing this for so long. You know, and we're constantly relearning these lessons, but we just don't know how much we have been muting our aura until we are completely awake. You know, until we completely open our eyes. And apparently, like, no matter how much I open my eyes, there's just so much to be seen. And it has something to do with my very, very old soul. I'm not just an old soul, I'm an ancient soul. I don't know how to explain it. It is just felt. I feel like most Capricorns are too. It's just how that goes, you know. But anyway, I hope this helped somebody. Please take your power back. Don't let people abuse your kindness. Don't let people use it as a weapon against you. But don't lose that part of you. Don't lose that part of yourself either. Okay, in an attempt to get yourself back, in an attempt to recharge. All right, you don't need to be destructive in order to charge up your batteries. You know, you don't need to be destructive in order to get a point across. You know, whatever it may be, you know, just know you don't owe anybody any type of reaction. Okay, even if you know in a situation where, like, oh, but it would really help the situation if I presented myself. And what do you need? What do you need in that situation? Instead of always constantly going like, oh, but it would help the situation if I stop trying to constantly present yourself in a very likable way. All right, you're likable enough. All right, you don't need to constantly try to not be in anyone's way, because the more you do that, the more likely you might get in someone's way. Okay, so just stand where you are firmly and move gracefully. with your frequency, okay? With your vibe. Alright? There's no reason to be held back anymore. There's no reason to feel like oh shit. There's no reason to feel like people deserve a specific energy from you. Alright? Give yourself that value back. Don't water down your value by thinking every single damn person deserves it. Like, doesn't mean start walking around with resting bitch face. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying remain in your kind energy, but if you feel like remain in whatever energy you are. But if you feel wronged, or if you feel like a boundary was crossed, whatever it might be, one, express it if you must. Two, let it be known. Let it be known and let it be held accountable when necessary. Okay? Say if somebody says something behind your back that was completely uncalled for and far from the truth. Alright? Doesn't mean you need to confront this person or do anything about it, but it does mean you don't let it, like, I don't want to say hold grudges, but it means I'm still learning how to deal with this myself, so I'm channeling spirit to help deal with these situations, because I wanted to make a video about kindness, and like, this is how you're gonna move forward now when dealing with whatever situation it is that you're dealing with. Okay, I keep going over to the cards. I'm not going to read them. I might do a reading. I honestly might do a reading now because I feel called to, so I think I might. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm referring clearly to a situation I recently experienced, so now we're gonna delve into the cards to help decipher further these situations and how to operate moving forward so that, like, no drama is caused, nothing is done with hate, only love. Alright, I've always loved and wanted peace, so the second I can sense drama or some weird obsession with winning, some weird obsession with presentation, some weird obsession with how something needs to be seen from someone else, right? And it's something you've already healed from. So this is the thing, something you've already healed from, and then somebody else. This, if anyone's curious, this is like a function, not a feng shui thing. This is on your chakra points. This is really random, but it's like right here, and I felt called to present it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna use it. When something is just weird in the energy body, you can feel it. I can feel it. All right, I'm extremely fucking psychic. Whether I like it or not, it's something although I present myself here like so like deep into the abyss of psychicry and mysticism, it's something I am just completely aware I have a natural attunement to, but I don't know how to really control it that well. But there are some unshakable moments that I cannot, like, you cannot deny. Like, when I was in the second grade, and I was like, what's that weird feeling? Like someone's dying. Like, something like that. I was like, what is this? It felt like the atmosphere, the energy. I don't know how to say it, but like I can literally feel it. The energy. It might be the 4 planets in Aquarius where I can feel the literal air, but like I can feel the energy in the air. I'm like, I can, like, it feels like that. Like, it feels like a transition or something. Like, it feels like October 31st when the veil is very, and not that nothing matters, but everything's beautiful, and it's a weird, like, melancholic, I don't know how to say it, but it's a weird melancholy feeling of life is beautiful. but this is natural. I don't know what that was, but I felt that in the second grade, and then you know, I go home and um or something. I forget how it unfolded exactly because I was in the second grade. But yeah, my grandma was in the hospital for breast cancer. Um, it's funny, isn't October Breast Cancer Month awareness? Interesting. Anyway, certain random synchronicities that don't matter. Anyway, yeah, I felt that happening, and then like a year ago, I felt it again, like at 2 a.m. at 3 a.m. I was like, whoa, whoa. Last time I felt that was in second grade. I was like, what is this? And then my mom comes home, bawling, because yeah, an uncle died, and that was really hard for many reasons. Imagine, I mean, no one needs to imagine something like that, but anyway, I can like just pick up these things. So when I feel something's wrong, I'm learning. I'm learning. Like I'm trusting my intuition more than ever, and it's like thank you intuition. It's the most beautiful thing I'm starting to realize. Um, and now we can read with the cards. All right, random reading, random read. I said I wasn't gonna read with the cards, but now we must because the situation is so like I'm feeling it. Not I'm only am I needing this reading right now, but some of you are as well. Whomever this reading finds, okay. So for your situation, when with dealing with whatever occurred that tested your kindness, if something brought you here, something recently tested your kindness, and you're finally like completing a cycle and journey with that. All right. So whatever it was, hearing things in through the grapevine, all right, gossip, whatever it might be, about you that are just completely untrue, and not only untrue, but like blasphemy, like just completely shitting and pissing on all the fucking hard work that you did, all of the hard work that you did, just to satisfy themselves in that moment, to present themselves a certain way. Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Wands. All right, this is something very new. This is when I'm getting an energy of like there's somebody who knows the answer in the classroom but is hesitant to raise their hand. But the second the wheel's turning here, so there's like this newfound confidence. You might have been seeing dandelions a lot. There is this newfound confidence coming into being with your kindness. All right, the second you wield it, not wield it as a weapon, but all right, don't get the words twisted here. But wield it as something to protect you in moments where you normally protect others. All right, where you normally like let yourself bleed for others, where you normally martyr yourself too much. All right, that's changing. All right, the threads of fate, the fates have spoken. The fates have fucking spoken. They are done with this shit. They are tired of you dealing with this. They are tired of seeing you dealing with this, and they are helping you right now with this. Like you've been given this moment, this spark of ingenuity, of inspiration, of innovation. There's something completely like a dragon is waking up. All right, and what do we have here? 10 of Wands. All right, I was like, is this in reverse? No, it's not, because I brought it out in upright position, and it doesn't feel like it's in reverse at all. This is absolutely that. I could not ask for a better card right now. 10 of Wands. All of that weight, all of that pressure. You're not just like you're not like, whoa, no, I'm not gonna forget about this. Whoa, no, I'm not just dropping that and throwing it under the bridge. No, give me that shit. Give me all of that heavy burden, right? Siphoning, like utilizing alchemy from it. All right, this is where like your witchy side might come out, where like you commune with your goddess, you commune with your god, with your spirit guide, and you completely harness your powerful magical energy that you have always known to exist, like the energy I've always known to exist within me, like the energy that I'm just naturally psychic, and some weird ability to tell the future. though has bothered me for some time. Now I'm just completely embracing it. It is what it is, and it can make you go insane a little bit. But the more you just embrace your gift, the more you can understand it, and the less it confuses you, and the more it'll grow. So I do wonder what things will be 5 years from now. But that's for future Olenerthus to worry about, alright? That's because I scare myself. I don't know, like, what am I gonna start floating? Am I gonna start like, what's gonna. No, it's not that serious. If I want to, right? But no, like, I don't. Like, let's keep it simple, stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just work on what I'm good at, and whatever, come what may, alright? Come what may. Let me drink some water. Wow. I've never felt this like this before. And then, yeah, it was like this, but this was coming out as a card, so we took it. And then Judgment, bottom of the deck. Absolutely. And I couldn't think of a better rune than Inguz. Look as she inserts a divine seed into a fallen warrior. The rune. You can started doing this too. Like, the second somebody, like, if I'm on the bus and there's like a drug addict looking for something near me, just envision a rune, continue reading my book. Good. Does not interfere with my frequency. Has to ask me to get up because he was looking for his what was it? I don't know, heroin, whatever it was. It was a pill that they were looking for. But I was like I heard like commotion going on behind me. I'm like, whatever this is, not my problem right now. I'm like reading my book like this, and I can tell, boom, 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 something trying to ask me for my energy right now, like banging the seats behind me, clearly wanting me to be like, something okay, something wrong, not my fucking problem. You want, like, you know, like, whatever that is, not my fucking problem. I'm so overextending energy I don't need to extend, right? So I'm just reading my book. I'm just not entertaining drama or anything like that. And then respectfully, he comes over, he's like, do you mind getting up? Let me see. I'm like, sure. And then I get up, and surely enough, of course, I was sitting on a pill. I don't know how it got there, but yeah, he lost it or something. But anyway, yeah, he was right behind, and I think it like slipped over. But yeah, anyway, that was just a small situation where I just be casting runes whenever. But yeah, inserting this divine seed into a fallen warrior, a situation where you would normally spiral, you get juiced. A situation where you would normally get exhausted, expended, where you'd normally brush something under the bridge. Nope. You're like, nah. Whatever this is, looking right at it, not forgetting about it. I know why that happened, and it's not like it. All does it have any? Nope. All right. Let me stay in my fucking lane and go where I need to go. Do what I need to do, right? And as long as you're doing things, right, operating in unconditional love, not reacting to things that are asking for your reaction, taking the power back. It's that simple. It's that simple, okay? It's that simple. And people are gonna be mad about it. People are gonna be a little mad about it, and that's okay. That's on them, not your problem. All right. Your kindness is your superpower, okay? Wow, very, very, very powerful reading, alright? So yeah, I'm just gonna do readings whenever I do them, and this is how they're gonna present, alright? Sorry for the messy hair and the unshaved mess. Honestly, I'm thinking about like letting the beard return a little bit these days, but whatever, it doesn't really suit the look, you know what I mean? It doesn't really suit the femboy look, But I'm not even going for femboy. I don't even know what I'm going for these days. I just like feeling beautiful. Alright. Alright, with all that being said, Tay, I hope this finds every kind soul out there so that you can take your power back. Okay? Judgment is here. Okay, Nethus? May Nethus bless you and bring utter peace and prosperity in your life. And anyone that tries to interfere with your peace, shame on them. It sucks for them. Alright? Okay. Until next time, travel safely through the night, the mind, into the light, the divine. And I bid you farewell. I love you, kindred. Bye bye. Until next time.